So today I'm going to be talking about trust in marriage, trust in a relationship. And that's because when we get into a relationship with somebody, we are hoping, like I always say, that this relationship works out for the best and we get, something tangible and meaningful out of it. But aside from all of those things, there are certain things you need to put in place before you could even, dream of walking down the aisle or actually taking that relationship to where you'd want it to go. A number of those things that or those ingredients that you need to make this relationship work would be that of trust. Hello guys, you're welcome to another beautiful day with me, and my name is Obinje. I'm your one and only relationship enthusiast. I create contents on love, life, marriage, and basically everything that has to do with your relationship. For those of you who are seeing me for the first time, I just want to use this opportunity to welcome you to this beautiful platform, to this beautiful family that we have over here. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys. Thank you so much for always stopping by to listen to basically everything I have to say. Thank you for always, clicking on that video. There are a number of things that you would want your partner to, trust you on, and there are a number of things that you also want to trust your partner on. And the first thing that, would want to trust our partners would be that there should not be any lie in the relationship. Yes, you're wanting your partner to trust you, but are you someone who tells a lot of lies? Are you someone that everything that comes out of your mouth is 100% lie? Then if you're somebody who tells a lie that, your partner cannot actually hold on to something, then there's really no way that that partner of yours can trust you. Because every time you open your mouth to talk, it's like another lie is coming out. So your partner doesn't even know if every time you say something it's actually true or it's not. So you're in a relationship with somebody and you are saying trust me, trust me, trust me, but even that trust me that you are telling that person to trust you, the person is cracking his or her brain to actually come to the reality or come to the truth that can I actually trust my partner by trusting that he's saying I should trust him, or can I trust her that she's saying I should trust her? You see, because that trust that you're requiring of that person is even a lie. A lot of people have made the mistake of trusting somebody that they shouldn't have trusted because they tell so many lies that can if we are going to quantify those lies can build mansions. So you see, when you're in a relationship with somebody, one way of actually building a trust or building trust in that relationship is that there should be no lies. No matter how painful that thing you're going to say is, say it. Say it. Your partner is going to be more comfortable with you knowing that you said something, no matter how good or bad it was. But as long as it wasn't a lie, your partner is going to be able to find a soft spot to trust you, knowing that every time you have to say something, you're saying the truth, whether it hurts or not. So the next thing you'd want to do is that you would not want to cheat. You wouldn't want to cheat in a relationship. If you're trying to earn the trust of your partner, or you'd want your partner to earn your trust, then you wouldn't cheat on them in the relationship. Okay, let's imagine that you did it the first time and your partner, excused your acts. You did it the second time, your partner excused your act because you kept telling them, trust me, trust me, trust me. It's going to get to a stage whereby your partner is not going to hold your words accountable anymore, because every time you say it was a mistake, you're lying to them, you're still cheating. So you see, you cannot be cheating on your partner in a relationship and expect that person to trust you. When you're in a relationship with someone, one of the things the person needs is your faithfulness. The person needs you to be their one and only. They want you to place them where they ought to be in your life or in your heart. So when you're cheating on them, they just can't trust you in their relationship. They can't actually trust wherever they stand or where it is they are with you. So that person is going to be on shaky grounds because they don't even know what to expect from you today or tomorrow. Another thing you'd want to do to build the trust in your relationship is that you would not want to pretend. You do not have a personality problem or a personality disorder. So why are you bringing out different personalities in your relationship? Today you're A, tomorrow you're B, tomorrow you're C, next tomorrow you're D. Your partner doesn't even know your true character. Your partner does not even know who or what you are, because every day he or she is getting to see a different side of you. So they're just going to be too tired because they don't know which one you are going to bring to the table. They don't know which personality is coming to the table. Everything about you is an artful and dodgeful act. Come on, is that how to build a relationship? You want your partner to take you for who you are, know you for who you are. Whoever I'm going to be showing to my partner today is going to be the same person I'm going to be showing to my partner tomorrow. Is the person I'm going to be showing to my partner in the long run. You don't have to pretend about everything. In fact, you are not a book, you are not a mystery, you are not a puzzle that your partner is trying to unravel. So why do you have to pretend for your partner to discover who you are? So when you're getting into a relationship with somebody, try as much as possible. If you're somebody who is used to a lot of shady lifestyle, you just want to put it on the ground, or you just have to let go of it, because nobody can build trust on a relationship where there are a lot of pretense or shady or undercover moves. You get what I'm saying? Another thing you would not want to do in a relationship where you're trying to build trust is that you would not want to manipulate your partner into doing things for you, or you wouldn't want it to be the other way around. Yes, don't be some kind of person who is very manipulative. Every time you want something that maybe your partner is not comfortable with, you have to work on their psyche, try to manipulate them into giving into your needs, giving into your demands. There's not going to be trust. Even if at the moment your partner is being led to do those things because you are manipulating them, a time will come when they would break loose. I once talked about the rubber band in one of my videos, where I was like, you keep pulling the rubber band, the rubber band, the rubber band, the rubber band. A day will come when you will pull it and it's going to finally let loose. It's going to cut. So that is how it is. When you keep, pulling your partner back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, a day is going to come when your partner will just say, no, I can't take it. I do not trust you. I do not trust your intentions. I do not trust your abilities. And I do not trust that you mean the most or the best for us in this relationship. So when you're trying to be manipulative in your relationship, know that you are breaking whatever trust it is that your partner has for you, or your partner is trying to develop for you. So do not be manipulative if you're working on a relationship that you want to take to that place you want to take it. Another thing you'd want to do when you're trying to build trust is that always say what you mean and do not mean the opposite of what you're saying. A lot of us are always talking, but even after all that we are talking, it's so hard for our partners to actually understand what it is we are saying. We are never straightforward. We are always shooting our arrows at different spots, and when we are trying to target something, do not always assume that your partner knows what you're trying to say. Relationships don't work on assumptions. Relationships don't grow on assumptions. Relationships can never get to where you want it to get to on assumptions. So if you're going to be telling your partner something, say it exactly as you would mean it, and don't say that, oh, I meant to say this when I said this. No, your partner is not inside you. Your partner only knows you via the things you say to them. So if you're talking to them, communicate. That's why we try as much as possible for our partners to understand us verbally, physically, emotionally, or everywise you can think about it. So when you're trying to build trust in your relationship, say what you mean, and that's the way your partner is going to take you. Now, another thing you try as much as possible to do when you're trying to build trust in a relationship is try as much as possible never to hide the truth about informations that concern you or concerns your partner, most especially when you guys are just starting out. When you're getting to start your relationship newly, and you're revealing things about yourselves to your partner, try as much as possible not to hide relevant information from your partner. You wouldn't want a situation whereby something that is very relevant and very important, your partner has to hear it from outside. That's the number one. No, no, no. Honestly, anybody who has to hear vital and important information about his or her partner from a third party is going to have to is going to faced with some kind of distrust. That person is going to be left confused as to where he or she stands in the relationship. And it's like this: if something important about your partner, you heard it from the grapevine, you're going to sit down and tell yourself that, oh, if something like this happened to you and you didn't find it important to tell me, then what more are you not letting me in on? And when you're beginning to hide things from your partner, it means that you do not see them in your future. You do not see them in the growth of this relationship, and you're going to leave that person a little bit confused as to where they start. And once they start getting confused, then lack of trust begins to grow. First thing you could do is let them in on it. And if they want to be a part of your life, if they want to be a part of anything that concerns you, that's the opportunity where they are going to make that decision, because they already know the truth about you, with or without hearing it from the grapevine. So you would not want to hide the truth from your partner. Important thing you need when you are building trust in a relationship is that you would want to give trust. You cannot be expecting somebody to trust you when you yourself you cannot trust. You are found wanting in trust. You are more like a private investigator. You are always on your toes trying to investigate that person. You're on your toes trying to discover that person. Meanwhile, you are the guilty party in the relationship. So you see, relationship is a relationship between two people. It's what you give, and it's exactly what you're going to get. So when you're requiring trust from your relationship, remember that your partner also requires trust from you. So when you're expecting that this person should do this to earn your trust, remember that you also have to do this to earn, for that person to earn your trust. I keep saying it. It is the measure that you give out that you are going to get in return. So give trust if you want to have trust in your relationship. Another thing that you would want to do to build trust in your relationship is that whenever you make a decision, try as much as possible to explain your decisions to your partner. Carry your partner along with you in this decision making, in the execution of this decision. You wouldn't want your partner to feel that, oh, they are left out in this relationship. Their opinions, their ideas, or whatever comment or value they have about this decision doesn't matter. A lot of people are very productive, so when you make them less productive in a relationship, it begins to wear off on them, and they begin to wonder if actually you trust their capabilities, if at all you trust whatever it is they have to put or they are giving into this relationship. And when you make it look as if they are more or less of no importance, they begin to lose trust in the relationship, and begin to look for other ways out. So one thing you'd want to do in relationship that you're trying to build trust is that you'd want to explain decisions. You want both of you to sit down and plan together. You want your partner to impute. You want your partner to contribute. You want your partner to be you would want your partner to be in the know of every decision that both of you are going to be making, because I wouldn't say that you are making. It's both of you that have to make these decisions that concerns both of you. So carry your partner along, and trust me, when you guys are doing things together, planning together, thinking and executing, trust is going to be built, because there is a unity between you two. Another thing is that you would want to share your intentions. Okay, so I did something for you, and this was the intention behind it. Even if the thing did work out as I wanted it to, or it did not work out as I wanted to, you would want your partner to know your intentions. Because the reason why I'm saying this is that most times when we have misunderstandings with our partners is because we did not understand their intentions of what they did for us. So when you're doing something for somebody, be as quick as possible and as fast as possible and as smart as possible to let your partner know your intentions. Let them not misunderstand basically everything that you planned to do for them, or the reasons behind what you were doing for them. Do not go and surprise your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and at the end of the day your surprise turns to some kind of mess, and the person begins to doubt or mistrust your intentions. So let them know your intentions as regards that thing that you were doing for them, so that if anything happens that didn't go as you wanted to, there's going to be, an explanation for that. It's not going to lead to some kind of lack of trust between you guys. If you did like today's content, then do give me the thumbs up, share my video, and of course I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section. I always say let's dive straight into the comment section. That's because that's the only place we have to air our views and our opinions. So I'll be waiting for you guys there until I come your way with another beautiful content. It's bye.